So the first common mistake that first-time home buyers make is not doing enough research, right? So you don't do enough research around the type of property you're buying. For an example, if you're buying into a sectional title or a complex, you need to understand that, for an example, there's things called levies that need to be paid. There's conduct rules that need to be abided to. For an example, you may find that you're a dog lover and you really love your dogs, but it is against the complex rules to have pets. So now you buy this property and you want to move in with Spoti or Rubobi, and then they tell you that you can't do that. Then it's a problem because now you've committed to this property. So you need to understand, that there is certain obligations on you as a person who's buying into a sectional title, for an example, around noise levels, around how to behave around your neighbors, around your obligations to pay levies, what those levies are for, etc. So doing that research is very important around the type of property that you are looking to buy, right? So understand, for an example, what are the upfront costs to buy a property. You'll find a situation whereby they find the property of their dreams and they're happy to sign the offer on it. And then when they get the bill, they then get surprised because they haven't factored in, what are the costs to buy this property, right? So understanding what are the upfront costs is very important because you will get two sets of attorneys working on transferring the property for you. So the one would be like the bond registration attorney, the one who's registering the bond in your name, and the other one would be the transferring. The bond one would be the bank's attorneys, and the other one would be the transferring, who's moving the property from the seller to the buyer. So in order to assist you to understand what some of these upfront costs are, I would recommend that you at least go to Google and say bond and transfer calculators. So go there, then put in the price of the property that you want to buy. It's going to give you an indication of how much you need to budget for, right? So as an example, let me just quickly go and you can just go here, bond and transfer calculator. I'll just bond and transfer calculator. It's going to tell me, for an example, if I want to buy a property for R1 million, how much would those costs be? Because some people don't know that there is such a thing. They don't know that they have to pay for this. And in some instance, the bank may even ask you for a deposit. So it's very important that you understand what the potential costs are, right? And let's say you're buying a property for R1 million. I'm just working it out quickly for you guys. That's going to basically cost you initial 60,000 rand. So if you're looking, because that's the average property price in South Africa, it's around the R1 million mark for the average family. So already you are going to need to pay on average 60,000 rand, which is going to attorneys. It's not going your bond, it's not doing anything for you. So of the 60,000 rand, 30,000 rand is going to the bond attorneys, and the other 30,000 rand is going to the transfer attorneys. The bank itself may even charge you initiation fees, which are basically the fees that you pay to get the bond from the bank. You may choose to pay these initiation fees up front, or they may be added into your bond. Then you pay it off over the term of the bond. So it's very important that you understand what these costs are. So understanding the costs of, one, acquiring the property, and two, understanding what the monthly or the ongoing costs are going to be.